When we lose someone, life feels divided. There's the before and there's the after. There is the world that once was and now the world that we wake up to. Anne Roiphe is an American feminist and author, and she reminds us that grief is a two-part journey. First the loss, and then the remaking of life. Joe McRogers, grief therapist here. Grieving is brutal, and it happens to each of us differently and without any thought or construction. But the remaking of life needs plans, strategies, goals, and effort. The first part of grief is raw. There's no way around it. It is the moment you realize they are gone. It is the silence that fills the spaces that they once occupied. It is the ache that settles deeply into your bones. We can't sleep, we can't eat, we can't think, we can't make decisions or be present. Grief overtakes us as it should. But I want to be clear, grief does not begin and end with the loss. Life asks us to step forward into part two of grief, the remaking of life. Not a life just without them, but a life where they still exist in some new, cultivated way. Maybe it's in the stories that we keep telling. It's maybe in the love that we pass on. It's in the courage to keep living even when we don't want to. It might be finding the way to do your grief well, honoring them in your everyday moments and tributes, the teacup that you use, the walk you dedicate to them, the garden that you tend to, or the card game that you play. All of those keep your loved one in your everyday life. Your life will never be the same, but it can be whole again. So at first, grief will be greedy and demanding. What has happened to you is important enough to demand all of your time, your strength, and your attention. But grief is not just about losing, it is also about finding, rebuilding, carrying love forward. That is the after that heals. So please tell me in the comments below, how did you rebuild and carry forward? Inspire us all with your comments. Please join us in the Grievolution if you are looking for support to tend to your after. You already know how to grieve, you're doing it all of the time, but please seek support for your after. I've witnessed so many people making this happen. I know it's possible for you too. So please change your grief, change your life. And I send you kind thoughts, kind words, and a kind heart while you find your way to do this.